In the greenhouse game, each week begins with 3 players entering the greenhouse, earning power in deciding who goes home each cycle. Players in the greenhouse designate which players are vulnerable at each week's banishment. Additionally, players are able to earn seeds, the in-game currency, and the vulnerable players can use those seeds to buy their way out of precarious situations. Alliances must be forged, lies must be told, and at the end of each cycle, someone has to go home. It's the ultimate game of negotiation. Do you strike now or save your power for later? Do you save a valuable ally or do you save your seeds? 13 enter, 1 will leave. This is the greenhouse. At the end of the first greenhouse challenge, Kip, Christian, and Lainey were the 3 greenhouse players. The rest of the players, after losing the challenge, were able to start a seed hunt of their own. Let's check in with them. Eliminated players could claim one of 10 boxes, labeled Cooperate, Hunt, or Puzzle. Mitch immediately grabs Hunt.
We can each get different ones if you want to work together, Drake. Or you don't have to. Do you want to work together or do you want me to go off on my hunt?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Drake grabs Puzzle, which tells him that the first player to solve the puzzle behind the house will win a seed.
Oh, that was nasty. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's a spider. We're not gonna choose that one. Okay. Oh, get out of my hair. Oh, it's nasty. Okay.
Mitch's clue says on the wharf with a number 2 on it. He begins to look high and low.
Okay, you pick any box you would like. Okay.
So I feel like we should do different boxes, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Who are you? Have you played with anybody before?
That's my first time.
Okay, that's really good. That's like your biggest leverage. Who are you concerned about? I know it's super early.
Well, I'm always concerned about Christian, and I will say that.
Well, he betrayed me
looking at the
before.
camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's very worried because I'm playing this game.
Yeah.
Because on no grounds, because I'm loyal.
Yeah.
He attacked me because he knew I was good at playing, and I was like, I get it in like Final Four, but like.
But like this.
When there's 10 people left.
Right.
Come on.
What's going on?
And like new game, new day. Like I'm not gonna vengeance for him, but
Sure.
if people want to vote him out, I'm not crying over it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm not giving up on him yet, but I am. You know, like
Because he could be useful. Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah, and I
like,
but.
But if like the whole, I don't want to say like the whole house, but if the whole plant base is wanting to.
Not the whole garden.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wanting to put a little rat poison in that area, it's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
But if he wants to rogue with us, that's cool too. Cooperate is very interesting to me.
Okay.
I'm wondering if you pick that box, someone else that has a box with Cooperate, you have to do something with, or acknowledge, or trade with. But puzzles are also just puzzles, and those are fun to figure out.
And I'm being drawn to Hunt,
Okay.
and I don't know why.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just like, go look
It's
for
gonna
it.
be, yeah.
I'm gonna grab a Cooperate.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a Hunt.
But I'm very excited to work with you. I think you're genuine, and I think you're very funny.
Yeah.
Just off of first impressions.
Oh well, thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
And I'm honest as well. Like I'm not trying to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to share? You don't have to.
Yes, I can. So I have a Hunt box, and it says 3. Put your back to the wheelbarrow.
And I have gather all the players with the Cooperate boxes at the swings by a pond for the game.
So you should pay attention to who
has
gets the
Cooperate
cooperate boxes, but no one
Okay.
else has it yet.
I'm really excited to work with Brandon. He's such a good, ally because, I've never played with him before, but no one knows him. So no one's threatened by him. I mean, if you're very advanced, that it is like a wild card later, but I do think Mitch has a target on him. I'm not targeting him, but he's played with all these people before, and I know he can be messy sometimes, so I'm worried about an alliance with him. But if everybody's wanting to vote him out, I'm not sad about it, but I'm not going to advocate for it, if that makes sense. So those 2 people, are my only alliances, which is kind of how I like it. I don't want to be allied with many people because this is such a small game. I don't want to burn that many bridges. So yeah.
Which one did you bring, if you don't mind asking? Okay, sorry.
You want
to talk about it?
Yeah, let's do it.
So mine says on the wall.
Okay, mine says on the wheelbarrow, which I have not seen.
Okay, so
But I am casually looking around the
I
house.
think we need to go toward the wharf then. I didn't realize I needed more information. Do you want to go for a wheelbarrow on the wharf?
Oh, it's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
It's 1, 2,
Do you want to come with
3.
me?
Yes. Yeah, let's do it.
I've been looking everywhere. I can't find anything.
Okay.
But like it's like a multi-step puzzle, and like only.
Remember how mine had a number 3 on it? His has a number 2. It's like one long
1 and
sentence.
4. It says something about the wharf and a wheelbarrow, but
Yeah.
like.
So we're looking for a wheelbarrow.
Wheelbarrow's out here.
I just looked at the table and I think no one else still, like, all the cooperates were still there.
We're not over there like
Literally
making
hunting and gathering, like, yes.
Hey.
Where is my hoe? Okay, this is wild. This is my first time playing. And I know it's only round 1. What I'm noticing is like, some people want to form alliances really quickly, which to me feels like a little bit dangerous. And then some people, like myself, were happy to win or lose and take what they can get. So I'm excited to kind of see what's going on here. Mitch is a superstar. Okay, so what did this say? Put your back to the wheelbarrow.
So we're on the wharf. I think we need more information than that.
Yeah, I do too.
Probably stand on the wharf, put your back to the wheelbarrow, and then something. So it's probably gonna be around here. If our back's to the wheelbarrow.
No, what the hell?
So maybe we just need to start looking around there, man. I mean, we got to be facing that way
Right.
on the wharf. To me, that says stand on the wharf.
Right. I'm wondering if it's like if this is a ploy to get us to go over there.
That'd be insane.
Do you know what I mean? Like back to the wheelbarrow.
on
I'm
the wharf.
wondering if it's on the other side.
Is there anybody you don't trust?
Honestly, not yet.
I feel like the
What do you think?
I don't really trust Christian. I think we kind of talked about that.
Yeah, I mean, Christian is one. Yeah, I will always want to keep an eye on
Yeah.
Christian.
And like I said, Emily kind of sussed me out, but you said you feel good with her. So I mean, if you're good with her, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
I think the key to us getting these seeds is not to tell other people that we have 2 clues each, like that we know each other's.
Sure.
We can tell them ours, but only you and me will have all the pieces, and we just report to each other once we get the other pieces. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I don't know if it's 1 seed or 2. If it's 2, I'm good to split it with you. If it's 1, we can.
We'll
I mean,
make a deal later or something.
yeah. I mean, we can promise to use it to help each other, that kind of thing.
Okay. We definitely need at least one other clue.
Yeah. I feel like if your back is to the wheelbarrow, pretty much directly across, there's trees.
Yeah.
Look.
Oh yes. Look,
Are you serious?
Yeah. Way to go.
Oh, nice. Let's not tell people unless. Do you think we should tell certain people?
Maybe. Emily. Done.
All right, we're gonna go pick up your.
This is so exciting. I actually practiced slide puzzles for my Survivor debut because competing with Survivor has been my life dream. And so I looked up tips and tricks from previous Survivor players, and they all said that you should really focus on the mental game because not a lot of people focus on that aspect because they think Survivor, they all think the physical game. And so I put a lot of my effort into puzzle solving.
Okay, here you go. Find your pot. This one. Oh my god, this is so exciting. There you go.
Hey,
You
how's
can
it
pick
going?
any of these boxes.
Okay. This says cooperate,
Correct.
hunt, puzzle. I'll do cooperate.
Okay. Take your box. Open it up.
You can read it out loud too.
Okay. Gather all players with cooperate boxes at the what is this?
Swing.
Swing by the pond for a game. Okay.
Okay.
I'm looking for someone else with a cooperate box.
Oh, we got hunt.
Yeah.
But it's like 4 pieces, and we only have 2 of the pieces. Like it says, mine says on the wharf, and his says something about a wheelbarrow. But like, it tells us nothing without the other pieces.
Okay, yeah. This box, I just have to gather people by the pond for a game, but I can't find anybody else with these boxes.
I think a lot of people are still in the game.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's true too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know how many cooperate boxes there were?
I think there's either 3 or 4.
So they all have to be there?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You feeling good vibes, bad vibes, anybody in particular?
Not really, not yet. I haven't like really felt everyone out yet, but I don't know. Just kind of just seeing how things go. How about y'all? Is there anyone that sticks out to you?
That's what we were just talking about. Like, I don't get any super bad vibes from anybody.
No, not yet. I want to see how this first round of like auction goes.
Well, that'll show kind of where the lines are drawn.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah, and I just kind of like took myself out early because I was like,
same here.
I'm not trying. I don't want to be the bad guy.
This early on.
Yeah.
Sure.
But yeah, what y'all are kind of the same page about that?
Well, I wanted to get out early because I wanted to come look for this.
Oh, I see.
The thing is with the different powers, not every power is fully bad. Like if I nominate you, you also get a seed. If I block your vote, you get a banked vote.
Right.
So you could use that strategically to not make enemies. Say, hey,
Yeah.
I'm going to be nominating you because I want you to have a seed.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, and I guess if it's like a person with a lot of alliances, you're kind of just like tossing them some points.
Sure.
Yeah, I just don't know how to really read people since this is my first time playing, so I don't know like what kind of mind games are typical or like how quickly someone turns. And
You gotta find some people that you can stick with, that you can trust not to turn. I mean, that's the name of the game.
Yeah.
Especially at the end of the game, they have to vote you into the end.
That's true. Yeah.
So loyalty's a big thing in this game. Like,
Okay. Yeah. And it's like I don't want to be someone's pawn.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, over here, you can come select a box. Sorry, it made more sense, but
Okay.
this one's out. Yeah.
So what does this mean?
All we can say is this one. These are the puzzles, hunts, and cooperate.
I'm going puzzle.
Jan grabs puzzle and Claire grabs hunt. Both seeds have already been found.
Are you out of the paper, rock, scissors? What kind of box did you get? Do you mind
I
sharing?
got puzzle.
But
So did you have to do it? Like, did you have to cooperate with it?
Somebody had already done it.
Oh, really? There was only one.
Yeah, no, but there were 3 puzzle boxes,
I've also got a cooperate.
but someone had already solved it. So
Oh, there's
I
only
don't know
one
if
puzzle?
what I want to look at.
I think they said it was behind the house.
But one of them's already solved.
I don't know where that.
Bryce draws a puzzle box, and again that seed hunt is already complete. Drake found that seed. Emily voices her concerns about Mitch to Claire.
Like Mitch, I'm just worried because he has a history with everybody.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. Like I'm worried to
I
say
think
that
we're
I'm
on
aligned
the
with
same
him.
wavelength.
Okay. Yeah. Because
I
I'm like,
got you.
I don't want to be like, because he hasn't done anything yet, and it's a new game.
Yeah,
But like,
yeah.
and he's never done anything to me. But like I know, like he may not. He told me. He said I don't have a lot of friends around, and I was like, okay. I was like, okay. Like, I think he knows too. I told him the same thing.
Okay.
But he's the only one that like I'm nervous to say that I'm completely allied with.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna. I'll let him know if things are happening, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna go with whatever people say. I think the hunts are a sequence.
Mitch has the other one, and it's like numbered.
I
So
have
it was
number
like
1.
it was like a continuation. It was like a
Has it already been found?
I don't know.
You have 2, right?
I have 3.
And he has 2.
Mhm.
Do you know
What
what,
was
number
his?
2's then?
His was
By the wharf.
by the wharf.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mine just says go down the gravel path.
Okay. So go down the gravel path by the
the
wharf.
wharf.
Put your back to the
To the
wheelbarrow.
wheelbarrow.
Is what mine says.
That's in order.
Yeah.
Who has number 4? Because the 4th one's the biggest.
This is the clue. Yeah.
I think this is unpredictable. And I think it worked really well, this 3.
Yeah,
agree.
I think we should check in, share info. May not make it known that we're all like super hardcore.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. 100%. I love these little things. All right.
Okay.
Cooperation.
Yeah. Let's go on the hunt. I have it. I found it.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But and I want to trust Emily.
I don't fully trust her.
And but I'm going to tell you because we both have the hunt, and I was with Mitch when I found it.
Okay, so he
So he
knows.
also knows. Yes. And I told Holly because I had to. But yes, it's in my pocket. So it was like you walk down the path, you get on the wharf, and then I don't know. I still don't know what the last clue is, but we
found it.
looked across, so we walked on this side, and it was literally just like laying by a tree.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's there.
I've wanted this for a year and a half.
Me too.
Who else are you feeling good about? Anyone else?
I feel like reasonably good about Mitch because almost by chance, like we connected early on, and we've played online before, so we like connected that way. I don't know, and so far it's okay. But I'm like one eye open on kind of everybody. Of course, I'm watching Christian like a hawk.
Yeah, same. I'd like to work with Christian.
Me too, but yeah. But I don't know, so I'm still kind of, I'm just kind of filling it out. It's the first round, so I'm like, I don't know how deep it usually gets this early.
I was going to talk to you about, I guess since I went out early, I was figuring we can all all the new players can protect each other in the vote.
That is the thing. The only one I'm not sure if he's in on with us is Bryce. He seems pretty ambivalent to working with the newbies.
Okay.
But I think Brandon's in, you're in, I'm in, and I also like Christian.
Christian,
He's
yeah.
definitely not a newbie.
Yeah, I don't know if I can trust him, but
I
that's why I was
agree,
like,
I agree.
I'll see right now is like if I can trust you throughout this game.
Right.
Yeah. So did you go down to him too, or?
No, I went out against Lainey because I felt like I had Christian agree not to nominate me.
Okay.
But then she agreed if I would lose to her not to nominate me.
Okay.
So there's just one more person.
After Maddie was eliminated from the rock, paper, scissors challenge, Drake approached her and asked her how the challenge was going.
To get your, like, how you're feeling about everybody. Are you perceiving anyone as a threat so far?
No, I haven't. So there's a big group of people I haven't been able to talk to yet because people just went for it.
And yeah, they're just winning done.
And so I've just been talking to them, and we were just trying to map it out. Like I didn't want to go against Lainey and take Tulip, but I also didn't want to nominate anyone. So that's why I was just trying to get rid of my powers.
Right.
My points, should I say. And so I just gave them to Kip because he had a deal with me that he wouldn't put me up.
That's fair.
He would have a nominee for me. You know.
That's fair.
Hey Maddie, what's up? Choose a box.
Maddie grabs the last hunt box, which is essentially worthless at this point. The last cooperation box was therefore left for Meredith, the last person eliminated from the challenge. Before we move to the cooperation seed hunt, let's see what Lainey, Kip, and Christian decide to do in the flower picking ceremony. As members of the greenhouse, they are choosing between Sunflower, Rose, and Tulip. Sunflower nominates 2 players for banishment, and its nominees receive a seed each. The Rose nominates a 3rd player and functions as tiebreaker, and the Tulip blocks 2 players from voting, and those blocked votes are saved for later.
You're comfortable with Tulip.
I want Tulip, and I've been telling people I want Tulip, and I have no intention on. I'm getting Tulip.
What are we feeling?
Yeah. So that's up to
Do you
y'all.
want Rose or Sunflower? Like,
are you okay with putting
2 people up versus 1?
Yeah, putting 2 people. That's what it comes down to.
Right. I am if you don't want Sunflower. It just depends on what you don't want. I feel like whatever I do anyway, you're gonna pick what you want. So it doesn't matter.
It's just gonna be.
So you might as well just tell me what you want, and then I'll pick whatever you don't.
So Rose. The thing about it is the person who Sunflower puts up, they also get seeds.
Yeah, I mean, it's very good.
Same thing with
breaks the tie.
Rose doesn't.
Rose breaks the tie though.
Rose doesn't get seeds.
Rose doesn't get seeds. They just break tie.
Right.
And they only put up 1.
Honestly, it doesn't matter what I pick. It's whatever you want. I'll take Sunflower, and you can make your decision with that. Are you cool with that?
Yeah, are you cool with either one?
I'm cool with either one. It seems like no one wants to. I'll officially take Sunflower.
Christian chooses Sunflower, Kip chooses Rose. Lainey, you could steal or claim.
I don't want to steal, not yet.
Okay. So, the official standings
We're all
for
matching, baby.
Look at
round
us.
1. Christian
Rose
is
with the
Sunflower.
rose. Mine goes with my outfit.
Yeah.
Kip is Rose. And Lainey is Tulip. Alright. Over at the cooperation seed hunt, Emily, John, and Meredith must unanimously decide who receives the seed.
Between all of us? Okay. Well.
Yeah, I guess we should, if we're gonna do this, maybe we start off by saying what kind of strategy, the basic strategy you would be playing. I guess I don't want to give the seed to someone who's super aggressive or who's gonna screw me over mainly.
Exactly. Same thing.
I don't have a problem not taking the seed if it means that I can form a bond with y'all too.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm not aggressive, but I'm not here to aggress y'all. Right now my only target is Christian, and I'm very open about that.
That's very crazy. A lot of people are after him.
He's a good player.
Well, he he backstabbed me before, so I'm hesitant about him.
For me, it's not about past behavior. It's about the fact that he can play every challenge well.
Yeah.
And I know that because, like, whatever he's done to me in the past, I honestly don't even remember if he's done anything. I just don't trust him because he's already pretending like he doesn't want power, and now he's the sunflower. Am I surprised? Not at all.
Oh, okay.
It's not about his past actions, it's about his skill set.
His skill set?
And I know he's a threat because of his skill set.
And you think he's the biggest threat?
I would say so, especially to myself.
Okay.
Because I think we have a similar skill set. But we're in round 1 now.
Okay.
And he's doing exactly what I thought he would do.
And so, this seed won't necessarily, because we can't vote him out because he has sunflower.
Yeah.
So you would just use it in all your power to work against him, regardless of how things go.
I mean,
I'm not allied with him.
No, I know. I'm just like not looking to make any decisions with any seats this round. Like I just have no idea. We don't know who the nominations are.
That's true.
It's like right now so up in the air. I don't mind taking it, and I'm very open about the fact that like I think he should go sooner rather than later.
Okay.
And I think almost any person now knows that that's my feeling.
Maybe we should try to use the seed as a unit in some way and work together with it.
True, I guess. Kind of like you let us know what you do with it if you're the one to take it, or if I'm the one, whoever takes it, or if he takes it.
Yeah.
We confide in each other regardless of our alliances. It's one seed vote.
Yeah.
And that's just one that we all unanimously want to talk about together. I did not say that correctly, but you know what I mean.
Fair enough.
I think that would be fair.
An important part of games like this is to form alliances strong and early. That's been a weakness of mine in the past.
Yeah.
And so far I'm not even doing a good job. But if we wanted to just do that right now, I think unless y'all have already done that and I'm just behind.
I mean, I've made some alliances for sure, and I hesitate to make so many in the beginning.
That's the problem.
But if we reconvene periodically and see where we're at, and it can be an alliance based off of information.
Yeah, the cooperate thing can really
we can literally
right
say
now,
it's a cooperate.
Yeah.
You know, or if I hear that you're being targeted, I let you know.
Yeah.
Or I let John know.
Okay, information network.
And that way we can be oh, well, this person is lying.
Yeah, I'm cool with that, under the conditions that we've kind of set.
That
we'll kind of work together.
Yeah,
and
we agree on
cooperate.
Yeah.
The box.
So we continue to cooperate after this decision.
Okay. Yeah, I really like that. I'm glad it was you guys that got the cooperate boxes, because could you imagine if someone was super visceral and
yeah.
I want the seed, give it, and everybody's okay.
I can come off as very aggressive,
but it's okay if that's your gameplay. There's nothing wrong with that.
Honestly, I will be completely straight with y'all, and this is so weird for television purposes. It is not necessarily that my gameplay is aggressive. It is more so the fact that I am on the autism spectrum, and I have trouble regulating my tone. So sometimes I speak more aggressively than I intend to.
Okay.
For me, something that is supposed to be coming out as neutral comes out as aggressive because I have trouble hearing myself speak. And so I often get perceived as very aggressive when I'm just this is the way that I feel in a neutral way.
Yeah.
But especially in a tense situation like this.
Yeah.
Sometimes my voice sort of gets out of hand.
No, it's okay. No,
yeah.
I'm not.
But that's just a heads up from me.
Yeah,
no, I know.
Sorry if I misperceived you or anything.
No,
like that.
it's totally fine, and that's why I'm very open with people about it. Just because that is something, especially in these games, that people perceive me as, and I'm just oh, it's not that I'm I hate Christian or gun inform. It's just I do think he's a threat. That's a fact.
He's worrisome. Yeah. I have an interesting proposition, not really at all, but what if we tell people what the game was and we play paper rock scissors or flipped a coin for it, and that's all we tell them, and not necessarily tell them that we're here to share information. So how do y'all want to do this?
I mean, Taylor's go-to is random.org or whatever.
True.
What is random.org?
It's a randomizer for names.
Okay.
So it'll select randomly.
Yeah, so if we just put in our 3 names, and it'll just randomize the list, and so we can say whoever's first on the list. Okay, so 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever is first gets it. So 2. So.
Oh, wow.
All right, John. So you're the seed holder. There
All
you
right,
go.
But yeah, I won't make any decisions with it without like consulting y'all.
Yeah,
I think
no, that's
like
thank you.
yeah.
We should reconvene before the official nomination.
I was just seeing if there was anyone
and do some talking because
If
we
anyone's
need to be
heads were
not. We don't have to be on the same page, but like we do have all of the power. So
Right.
we decide. Really, I decide who ends up getting the vote. I already know who I'm banking because they threw to me and that was their request. Like, I will throw to you if you bank me, and I said yes, ma'am.
Right.
So.
So the thing you have to think about is both of yours are getting a seat.
Yes, and so that means that they have an option to be uprooted. All right, I'm gonna go walk around.
Like, I know it's super sus that we haven't talked until you're in the greenhouse, but just like it's been
Dude,
nonstop.
I feel good about you. I feel good about Kit. Like I honestly, I feel like you are two of the people. If I have your word, I have your word.
For sure.
Like,
I know we've been on opposite sides before, but
we
that's
have.
literally because like we didn't have agreements.
And
But, like
you
if I
can-
make an agreement, I stick to
You
it.
can look at it. There's only a certain amount of people come and talk to us.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's
you can,
weird
You
also.
can look at it that way.
So an example I wanted to use, like I've only played with Drake one time, and he voted me out like second round, and like literally we both blew the tic tac, whatever it's called.
paper, scissors?
Yeah, so we could get boxes. Like, hey, why don't we each get a different box so we could share information? And we totally did. And then I haven't seen him since then. But I'm just showing an example. I'm willing to let bygones be bygones.
Right. I'm not gonna blindside anybody. Like you're gonna know where I stand the whole game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it an effort of that because I feel like that's fair to everybody, and I feel like that's my best way going forward, and it benefits me as well as others.
Yeah, because everyone's a jerk. Exactly.
I'm playing that game.
Is anybody on your hit list so far?
No, I feel like I have to go talk to people. And
Yeah, that's
see
the tough part. Like, I feel like there's no like targets right now.
Well,
everybody's just.
Let me ask you this, and don't take this as me even considering bringing you on.
Okay.
I want you to think about the idea of if you would be up with Sunflower, you get a seat.
Yeah, I understand that.
I'm not.
So I would potentially be down for that down the road, but I would want to wait and make sure that I have people on my side.
No, yeah,
first,
for
you
sure.
know?
And I was just like putting that out there. How are you feeling?
I'm okay, but you know,
Yeah.
I'm kind of the old newbie.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah.
And I feel great about you. I feel like we are on the
Likewise,
same page.
likewise,
Like
uh-huh.
we're good.
Second fist bump of the day.
Was it for me?
Um,
Wait, I don't know
think,
if
I think we did one over on the
Yeah,
sofa.
we did.
Yeah, and
So-
that was, you know, like.
Only fist bumps from me.
Yeah.
But I feel great about you. Like I feel like
Okay.
we could work together.
Yes, I agree. Totally agree.
And I think that like no one would expect this ever.
Yeah, yeah, because they think that you're cutthroat.
Yeah, from previous games. But like I said, I don't take previous games, and you're gonna know where I'm at. this
Okay,
game.
all right.
And
So do you think that I can feel okay about Kit?
I don't know.
Yeah. I feel
But
like I
you
might
can
be-
feel good about me. I have 2 noms.
Yeah, I
You're
appreciate
not,
that.
You're not getting
I
nominated. for
appreciate
me.
that. All right.
Because I want you to get your feet wet in this
Okay.
game, and I actually want to work with you because no one's gonna expect it.
Okay. All right.
So-
I'm totally down for that.
Cool.
All right.
Awesome.
And just so you'll know, and full disclosure, I'm probably going to work some with newbies,
Mhm.
but we can have a little.
I'm fine with that because no one's gonna expect this.
Right.
Us two.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, we haven't really got to talk game at all.
Yeah, yeah,
You know, it's
definitely.
Just, I mean, I'm always willing to, you know, make alliances and make stuff work. And once I make a deal, like I don't go back on that and stuff like that. So, if ever you need to vote some way or if you want to work together, I just want to put myself out there.
100%. I've not talked much game at all with Claire.
Me neither.
Like at all.
She's one of the people that stresses me out because so we both
Claire's like not really talking to me.
we both have a hunt thing, and she is the only other person with a hunting that has not come to talk to me. So I feel like that means she doesn't trust me. So I don't know. But, who
I
else?
was talking to Brandon. I'm not talking to Brandon.
Brandon's
I'm not talking at all with Drake.
I mean, I'm okay with Claire and Drake being targets right now. If you're cool with that, that's the same thing I told the greenhouse people.
I think I made an alliance with Christian. We'll see if that pans out. I've heard. I don't like to bring previous stuff into this. I haven't played a game before, but from people who have played with him previously, they say that he's not the most trustworthy. I'm putting a lot of trust in him, and hopefully that pans out in my favor. We'll see. He said he's working on rebuilding that kind of trust. I know Jan wants to start an alliance with me, Brandon, and John, because we're all first-time players. I'm not really feeling that one. We'll see. I mean, I'm not going to turn down alliances and allies, but I think my main one, depending on how this goes, if Christian doesn't nominate me, my main alliance will be to him, probably.
How you doing?
Brandon, how
are
you doing? Good. How are you feeling?
Making it.
It's crazy.
How did your box go?
It went well. I had a puzzle, and it was a slide puzzle, and I hate slide puzzles.
Yeah.
But it went well. I was able to get it, so
Good.
I'm not sure. I think because I got it, they removed all the other puzzle boxes.
Oh, okay. So y'all didn't have to work together. It wasn't like a group puzzle.
No, there were 3 slide puzzles laid out, and then mine said the first one to finish wins.
Oh,
the
cool.
seed. So, and I was the only one there, so I mean that made it a little bit easier because I wasn't under the stress of going against somebody else. But
right.
How are you feeling about everyone?
It's a lot. There's a lot going on.
No, there is.
Everyone's like, yeah, I want to like make friends and do all. No, but I mean,
I was very adamant. I don't want power, but I want to show that I can play,
That you're- right.
and I want to show that I'm strategic.
Cute.
I'm not a threat.
Right.
I don't want to put people.
Yeah.
Not a threat.
And that's not what this does.
And that's not what this.
What
This
does-
banks 2 votes.
That's
So
right.
this puts like if I per se banked your vote,
Mhm.
you wouldn't get a vote this round, and then you would get a vote later on,
Okay.
an extra vote.
Okay.
I will say that while I was wheeling and dealing with everyone, I did give away my 2 banks, and
I'm
I don't
just
want to go
curious.
back on that.
Yeah.
Um,
And I appreciate that.
So, and they know who they are that
Yeah.
I'm banking. So I don't want to say that to anyone because I want it to be like gagged and gooped, you know.
Right.
I like the drama.
Okay.
But I trust you.
I
have
do
no.
too.
Yeah, I know you
Well-
talked to Mitchell.
I did.
Uh-huh.
Yes. And he got out. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's in my
Because he told me
bucket.
y'all were working together.
We
So.
were, yes.
But I
I've
do.
not talked to
I
him in a
trust
minute.
Mitchell a lot.
Okay.
And I like you. You have a very nice vibe. You're very attractive personality. So
Or just
if you-
attractive.
I mean,
I'm kidding.
I did call you like the cute one with the glasses. I did refer to you as that earlier. So
That is my
the cute one with the
that is my
glasses.
colon after. Yeah.
Love it.
No, but I get. Yeah, I feel the same.
Mitch and Brandon talk about the seed Brandon found.
I told Claire.
Okay.
That's it.
You trust Clara, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't tell Maddie. Maddie has nothing hot.
No, I have not.
So I told her my clue, and I was like, "You sure? I'll go help you look for her."
Okay, I have not. I would though, because I want to trust Maddie.
You want to tell her?
I don't know. What do you think?
I just don't want
Who
to
have
know.
you told?
Just Lainey.
Yes,
Lainey
and she told me that.
Yeah.
Okay. Cute.
So I don't know. What do you think? I don't want 2 people. The thing is, it's a good way to earn trust. Right. So you want everybody knowing. I mean, it's 1 seed. It's not the end of the world. People know. Should you use it as a way to gain? I mean, it's in your pocket. So I don't want to start telling people without your permission.
Let me wait for a second.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, I know. You're popular in the green.
I know. Right?
Brandon doesn't know that Kip knows that I told him he got a seed, does he?
I didn't say anything, Brandon,
Okay.
about that. Brandon knows I know.
I know.
Because we talked.
I know.
I didn't say anything to him about
really well. I was like, yeah, Lainey knows. She's like, oh, yes, you told him. I'm like, thank God I didn't lie about that. So, but I didn't tell him about Kip. Just don't. It's a stupid thing to get caught in a lie over. So, just don't.
I won't. I wasn't gonna mention it to
Yeah,
anyone but that person.
Yeah,
You
so Kip and you both know. Don't tell Brandon
Uh-huh.
that you know that he found it.
know. Okay.
That's all I want to say.
Lainey makes her plans as Tulip clear.
Like, unless by some fluke you and Claire get put up,
Right,
then I'm
then you-
I'm giving you and Claire the bank. So.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I got you.
So
I got you,
like
I got you.
you have my
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not gonna go up.
Do you know-
I
do
ain't
you
going
know
back on
what
that thing
they-
earlier. No,
know
I
what
walked
they-
away. I said, y'all do that thing. I'll go tell. But the thing is, I told them like let's reconvene before so that we can chat because I would like to know what y'all are doing so that I can plan it out as well and also so I can have a say in
Right.
what
Right.
happens. So because I literally gave the power to Christian Durkin.
What's your take on the lay of the land?
The lay of the land. I trust the people who threw me for sure, because there's no reason for me to not trust them. Exactly. Yes, ma'am.
I've never fist bumped, but
yes, ma'am. I love it. I trust the people who threw to me, and I trust the people who are in the greenhouse.
okay.
So-
you trust Kip and Christian.
Not long term, but for now, yes.
Okay.
I mean, they can't put me up, so I'm chilling right now.
There's no reason not to trust
There's-
anybody right
yeah,
now.
Yeah, exactly. There's no reason to not trust anyone right now. But like I said, I trust the people who threw to me because that shows me that they trust me, and so that's like the equal, take on things.
So who do you think Kip's working with?
I think Kip is working with Christian for sure because they've been talking a lot together.
Okay.
I don't trust Christian long term because Christian is cop beast and not afraid to get blood in his hands and not afraid to
He
backstab.
wanted to be the sunflower, so.
Yeah, exactly. So he's putting 2
Okay.
people up.
Yeah.
But those people also get a seed.
Yeah, but then one of them
One of them
three
could, but they could
says
uproot themselves. So
adios.
yeah.
But to uproot, don't you need like a whole bunch of seeds? 5? 4?
4 seeds.
4 seeds?
It's not terrible because if you
I
think about it,
really
everyone
need to
starts
learn
with
these
1
rules.
seed. Everyone starts with a seed, right?
Everybody starts
Yeah.
with 1, yeah. But what I'm about to say is even more.
Oh, God.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'll say this to the camera. I forgot to put on deodorant this morning.
Honey.
So I'm thinking about asking your mother if I could borrow some, because I'm like,
if you need some.
Where is yours?
It's in my purse, too.
What's okay? We're
Let's
going
go
to
get.
do
Let's
a
go.
little
I'm gonna
deodorant.
help you out. I'm gonna wipe off that top layer. I got you. I got you. Okay, I'm very excited right now. Because I just got negotiating power. I got nominating power. People want to talk to me now. I'm Miss Thang. Even though I already gave away my bank vote, but that's okay. I'm gonna be thanking Maddie because she threw to Kip. And we kind of made a deal, and then I'm also thanking Claire because she threw to me and said, if I throw to you, I need a bank. And I said, yes, ma'am. I didn't make any more deals. I ain't lying to anyone yet. I'm trying to be Miss Gracious, Miss Loved, Miss Social. Let's do it. I'm ready.
More players approach Kip about the looming nominations.
Is there anybody who you're thinking about now that Christian's not there?
Can we say that we're solid? Like,
Of course. That was unspoken.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. For like,
Yeah.
I mean, for that little
Yeah.
bit right there.
We're solid. And Lainey too.
Lainey.
I really want to trust Brandon and John. I don't know your thoughts on that.
I
don't super trust Drake.
I trust Meredith because she's specifically spoken to me multiple times.
I haven't spoken to her at all.
No, and the only reason I trust her is because she's pretty much only spoken to me.
Okay.
And that's.
Have you played with her before?
No.
No. Okay. And you're super good with Maddie, for sure.
I'm not super good with
Well,
Maddie.
I told her if you
But
and Lainey trust her, then I trust her.
I want that to be solid so this doesn't crumble.
Yeah.
Like that
The thing
plan
is-
needs to fall into place.
So do you trust Emily?
No.
Okay, I don't either.
I think Emily would be good for me. I don't know.
Honestly, Claire, Emily, Drake, any of those people, I'd be fine to see them go.
Okay, so the thing about Claire.
Oh, Lainey made a deal.
Yeah, Claire's the other one with the bank vote.
Who's the other bank?
It's Maddie and Claire. That's what.
Oh, I see,
That's
I see,
what
I see.
would be.
I see.
Hypothetically, that was the plan. We haven't gotten there yet.
I have not talked to Bryce very
Yeah.
So.
Okay, Kip. So like,
I'll let y'all talk.
No, you do.
I really don't want to get nominated on the first one.
Me and Christian both talked about it. We're like, we don't go after people. Yeah. We're not planning on going after people just because like we don't really know them or anything like that. Like that's not our goal. And like I said, like you actually came to speak to us, so like that doesn't hurt either.
All right.
It's really just about like finding out like where like if people have any power, things like that, like things that we haven't been told about, just finding out things like that, and people not talking to us.
Well, I think that Drake won the puzzle and got a seed.
I heard that.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure about that either.
But
I talked to Lainey kind of what she had planned with the tulip, which I think was you and Maddie at this point. So I don't plan to put you up.
Okay.
Because I want to ensure that those bank votes are like where they need to be. Because we talked to Lainey about it.
Yeah.
And I don't want to like betray trust that early.
Yeah.
So I wasn't considering you.
Okay.
Like the only two people I really wasn't considering was really like you and I, just because I knew about that situation, and part of the whole thing was like if we all got the powers that we got, we weren't gonna like betray that those beginning stages of trust. So I wasn't considering you or Maddie. Everyone else is like the only other two people that I wasn't really considering because they came speaking to me first were Mitch and Jim. Or Jam, sorry.
Christian talks through his nominations with Drake.
So first off, I was very excited when I saw you because I feel like we were great allies in our season.
We did so good together, and then she ruined it, but
we
it's
got
fine.
You're good with me. I feel like we vibe. You know, you're like I'm not going to put you up because I feel like you can benefit me, I can benefit you.
Right, same.
One disclosure I have to. I'm saying this to everybody. I don't take previous games into effect.
Yeah, we had the conversation with Meredith,
Right.
so yeah,
Everyone's on jury. I'm not backstabbing anybody. I know everyone thinks I'm cutthroat. I know. I used to play like that, and look where it got me. I never won. I want to do well, so I'm going to be honest with people.
Okay.
Like, you're going to know where I stand. So I feel like I would be a good ally.
Because, yeah, I wanted to talk with you before you won and let you know that I want to work with you.
Absolutely.
Who are you thinking about putting up?
So, I want to talk to other people, but I want to see if anyone had any, like, bad feelings against me before I'd even talked to them.
Mhm.
And I feel like there are people that did that. I want to go and feel around. Do you know if so others have said, like, I play cutthroat already, and I don't like that. And I want to feel out who has said that. Do you know anybody?
Meredith, not like that. She said that just from the way you're playing, because she could already kind of perceive you as a strong player. Just with the ways you were, waiting for the right moments before you went talk to people, and you held back.
I did that to make sure that people knew where I stood. Like, I'm building trust.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
that's what I'm doing.
I would go talk to her.
Are you okay with me sharing that information about? Okay.
Yeah.
Meredith didn't feel a certain way about me, so I want to go talk to her and feel that out, because I feel like there needs to be something talked about there. But that's where my head's at currently. Is Meredith would be my first no. Possibly, I would like to throw up another person if they would like a seed.
Yeah.
But that's just they have to fully agree. I'm not throwing up somebody without them knowing
Right,
they're getting
yeah.
a seed from me, and they're safe.
Right.
So that's where I stand.
Yeah.
Obviously, you are not going up. Unless you absolutely want to see, which
No,
doesn't seem like you do.
No,
So you,
I'm not. So like the way that I approach this game, like seats, yeah, they'll be important later on, but like they're not the end all be all. Also, because if you have a lot of seats at the end, yeah, you have a lot of votes, but that's a lot of votes that aren't going to you.
correct.
So like,
and then you have to trust somebody. So,
exactly.
Like, this game's all about trust.
Absolutely.
But that's good. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, so like, if I find seats, yeah, that's great for like auction purposes, but like, I'm not actively like, give me a seat right now.
Right. I feel like I'm nominating Meredith and someone else.
Okay, yeah.
That's where I stand.
Yeah, which I
I'm
mean,
telling
it's a
you.
pretty smart play. I mean,
She said my name.
absolutely.
And I got that from multiple sources.
Hello. Nominate 2 players. I read it every time. I'm trying to solidify.
I want to echo this. Like, I don't take previous games into effect, and I hope you don't.
Okay.
And I really am still very sorry in person. Take game out of it. I'm very sorry for what happened in Mitch's game.
Okay. Well, thank you for apologizing. You've apologized so much, so I believe your apology. Yeah. And like, you gotta do what you gotta do in games. Like, I get it. It was offensive the day of, and I was also very emotional. I had been gone all day, so it's completely fine. So.
And I want to echo this. I feel like we haven't talked at all this game.
No. I've been into the woods trying to find seeds.
I'm gonna be straightforward with everybody this game. I'm not gonna blindside anybody.
Okay.
Everyone's on jury.
That's true.
I'm not going to blindside you. You will know where my head's at.
Okay.
So you will know from me where I stand the whole game.
So that being said, would you share who you're nominating or no?
I have no clue.
Okay.
Right now. But I want to see. I feel like we feel good. So I wanted to see where everyone was at before I even.
Yeah.
I'm being very honest with everybody, and I'm being as straightforward as possible to make sure they see my motive to where it becomes more believable that, hey, I'm trustworthy. Everyone's on jury. Everyone's has a motive here, and I feel like it should be fair that I'm straightforward and honest with you. I'm literally like saying the exact same thing. I'm rhyming every single time I talk to a different person.
I don't believe Christian. A lot of people are worried about him, and I feel like he has no other choice but to say that. Otherwise, he's a booty hole. I think he's gonna try, but I think eventually he's gonna back someone into a corner. So he was talking about how he's an open book, and I asked who he's gonna nominate, and he has no idea. I mean, I'm worried about him. I'm not targeting him. I'm not gonna align myself with him just because I wash my hands of that. I think it's gonna be interesting. I hope he lives up to it, but if I'm being honest, I don't believe it.
I feel great about all of us. Like, all 3 of you I feel great about.
Okay.
Y'all are not going up. Okay. Bryce gave me a point, so he's absolutely not going up.
I got from multiple sources that Meredith was not fond of me.
Okay.
So I'm looking at probably Meredith and someone else. I got that from multiple sources. So
I've not.
Right. Truthfully. If someone else wants a seed and they want to get put up, I'm going to make sure they're 100% comfortable doing that before I even do it. I'm also going to let Meredith know, hey, I'm putting her up. Sure. I'm not blindsiding her. I'm not blindsiding anybody today. So that's where I stand. I feel great about all of us.
Yeah.
All four.
Yeah.
All three of them.
Yes. So, obviously you're safe with me. Are you good with Kit?
He told me he's good with me because Lainey's giving me the banked vote.
Sweet. Cool.
It's assuming you're all telling me the truth.
After Claire.
Yes.
What do you
I feel great about Bryce. I love Bryce.
You just have to keep in mind whoever you're nominating is getting a seed.
So, second, if they want a seed, if someone comes to me and says, I want a seed, I'll give it to them. But right now it's looking Meredith and someone else.
Okay. But easy when you put Jan.
It would be.
I don't like throwing out names.
Yeah.
I just know that that's the easy
not,
option.
I will not share that with anybody. But I feel like it'd be too easy.
Too easy.
Yeah.
But
I told you I was
I
going
don't
to meet you out there.
have, I was just telling Mitch this. Like,
I was on my
don't-
way and I kept getting pulled aside.
You're the only person I came into this having a really close relationship with. And so, like, I have no sort of known biases, which is why I didn't want to be in the greenhouse.
And I felt like there would be biases against me, and I could use that for my nominations to make it easy, you know. So that's where I stand. I love Bryce.
Yeah, I like him too.
I like Bryce and I like Brandon.
I have to nominate 2 people, and I am perfectly fine with throwing up Meredith. She took, obviously we played together. We don't have a lot of good blood apparently. I was going to throw it under the brush, but she said my name. I get to roll with that. You made a mistake, Meredith. If you get out first, I'm fine with it because you said my name first. You are a great player, but that one slip up might be your downfall. As for my second nomination, I'm going to hunt for someone to hope that they want to just get a seed and just they're safe. That's it. I don't want to throw Emily up, but she would maybe be my second. I feel like I'm gonna have to be like, oh, I have to build trust with you. I have to throw you up. That's it. Oh my God, I don't want to throw up Jan. I feel like Jan is my pocket. Jesus, mosquito. I feel like Jan is my ace in the hole for this game. I feel like I can get to the end of this game, and I feel like I don't know much about Jan, but I feel like my strategic game, I know how to debate against her in a final 2 or a final 3. That's why I want to work with Jan. I feel like she's a great person. She's very nice. I like Jan a lot, but I want to work with her, and I want to make sure she's in this game, and I want to make sure she's working with me.
The players are now preparing for the Seed and Immunity Challenge. Players will choose to compete for either immunity for the week or 2 extra seeds.
Me and Christian had a conversation, and he told me, take this how you will, that he's trying to play an honest and trustworthy game. He doesn't want to play like he played last time because obviously it didn't get him anywhere.
After this, head to the buckets.
Okay. And he was like, you know, have you heard anything from anybody who I need to talk to just because, you know, they're taking other things into consideration when I just really want to focus on this game? And I told him, yeah, you should go have a conversation with Meredith.
Absolutely.
Not that there's any bad blood, but, you know, she had a few reservations. So I just wanted to let you know that ahead of time before he can
Completely
talk to you.
fair. I would have told him that to his face as well.
Okay, cool.
No problem.
Perfect. Cool. I just didn't want you to be caught off guard. I feel like I'm throwing you under the bus. So.
Not at all. No, I'm very straightforward, and I don't have a problem with other people being straightforward as well.
Okay.
It's a true thing I said. And for me, I will tell him it's not about past games. It is about the threat I perceive him to be in this
Here.
game. And so I will absolutely clear that up with him. No problem.
Cool. I just didn't want him to come.
I just don't know. I know Christian said he's more than likely putting up Meredith and one other person and someone else. Just that's where his head's at, which I'm sure he probably knew that.
Yeah.
He probably yeah.
I assumed Meredith, but I'm not sure about anybody else.
He said that multiple people told him that she's gunning for him.
Yeah. The only thing I have to go off right now is that John and Emily haven't spoken to me since I won.
Okay.
So that's the only thing I have to go off of right now.
Yeah. Which I know they were all, them and Meredith were all talking. They were doing the cooperate box over by the lake over there.
And you and Claire are obviously good with me.
Yeah.
Because I know about the whole situation. I told Claire about that too. I knew she knew before, but she definitely knows like how that's gonna go down probably now.
I'll probably still play for immunity, just because, you know, not
Yeah,
that,
I mean,
just because I know. I don't think Christian would. I know you're probably not. You're not gonna put me up, and I don't think Christian would. But just I don't want to seem that I'm too close to anybody yet. Right.
I think that's fair.
So, what's your connection to all this?
Like the Lukes in general?
Yeah,
I did theater with them in middle school years and years ago. And so I played in season 3 of Survivor when this was all very fresh.
Okay.
I was one of the oldest competitors at 12 years old, I think. Yes.
How old was Taylor when he started it?
Apparently, if I was like 12 or 13.
This is our 11th year doing games.
This is so fantastic.
It is. It's marvelous. So yeah, I was there early on because I met them around that time, and then a few years ago, another mutual friend was playing, and they had to drop out, and so they were like, "Oh, you know who would come back? Meredith."
I've heard. I haven't talked to Christian yet really about names, but people are concerned about you putting you up.
I'm concerned about that as well.
So I would say go for immunity.
Okay.
I mean, in case it wasn't all clear, because I don't know who the second person might be, but I've heard like I haven't talked to Christian about names yet, but I've heard other people say that he might consider you. So I just something to consider.
No, yeah,
I definitely wasn't considering you.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna play assuming that that was on his mind because I know that he and I perceive each other as threats just from skill level that we've encountered in previous games.
Are you thinking seeds or immunity?
I'm always going for seeds unless I feel unsafe.
Work. Okay. I feel like that's smart.
Seeds are more important than I think people realize.
Yeah. Yeah. And I feel like this early putting immunity is like you feel like you're not safe. So it's also the mind game. Okay.
I'm going for immunity just so that it doesn't look like. Exactly. I didn't want you to think that I don't trust you.
You don't want scenes?
I mean, if
Do you feel a certain way about Kid?
Hello.
I mean,
We went to
he said he wouldn't
Like,
nominate
in Baton
me,
Rouge. I
so,
went to
like,
St. John Vianney.
because like I gave him my points.
I don't know. Since we're like, I feel like we're working together. I feel like it's better for you to seeds, but like if whatever you want to do, it's up to you.
Right.
Like it's not up to me.
Right.
But like that's my 2 cents.
Right.
Because you're safe with me.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't want other people to.
Yeah.
It's time for your first seed immunity challenge. Before I explain the So before I explain the rules, first you have to decide what you're competing for. I will put 1 minute on the clock. If you would like to compete for seeds, come on this side of these 3 buckets. If you would like to compete for immunity, come on this side of the 3 buckets. Okay? All right, that's time. So Meredith, Maddie, and Emily will compete for immunity, and everyone else will compete for seeds. Ooh. The challenge will be happening simultaneously. So you'll have to try to score a bucket. Once a bucket is scored, it is removed. So ultimately, if you count, there are 9 buckets and 10 of you. After you score a bucket, you can move on to the next stage, where Mac is on the golf cart, and you cannot move past her unless you get another person to agree with you to continue in the challenge. Note that only 9 of you are moving on from here, so... after that, Mac will give you cards numbered 1 through 9. You will then go under the garage, find a flat surface, and try to make a grid where all the numbers add up to 15 on every row, column, and diagonal.
Okay. I feel like
want a ball.
They're just gonna throw it right back. God, I stretch.
Well, I didn't.
Can we have more than 1 ball?
One ball.
Okay, sorry.
There you go.
Can I take this?
Yes, sorry. Let me grab this.
Yes.
Nice.
Meredith.
Yeah.
Let's go. Meredith.
Okay, that's Meredith.
What's the score?
Come on, Brandon.
Ready?
Yep.
Yeah, let's go. Okay, what are we adding to? 15. Rows and columns?
Rows, columns, and diagonal.
Gotta wait for one other person.
Gosh, the diagonals are the worst.
Oh no!
I'll go with you, Drake.
Awesome. All right, here y'all go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Because only one of Emily and Maddie can move past this part of the challenge, and the second part of the challenge requires a pair to move forward, they have been effectively eliminated from the challenge. So Meredith is the only person left competing for immunity and automatically wins.
And I can't do math.
8, 15, 13, 15, 9, 15, 8, 15, 12, 15, 10, 15, 5. This diagonal is
Oh, diagonally too.
I think I have it.
Yep, it looks correct to me.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yep. Okay, and Mitch wins 2 seeds.
Thanks for whoever brought my samples.
Great effort, everyone. That is one of the only challenges that features running, so I do apologize. And with that, 2 more seeds are added to the game, and the highly targeted Meredith has become immune for the week. The first nominations of the season are coming up next.